Hello, everyone, and welcome back to RGLGG. We've got the second half of this GlobalClan doubleheader, this time versus Froyotech on Viaduct. My name is still T-Sumano, joined by Zilly. We got Dolphin on production again, and we're going to be continuing watching GlobalClan as they round out the end to their regular season matches. This is going to be the last one for them, and then their scoreline will have been finalized, looking likely that they are going to be the 4th seed going into playoffs, but still an upset win over Froyotech can definitely help boost their spirits and their confidence going into LAN, which would always be good for them. But on Viaduct, a kind of an interesting map pick. All things considered, the first time that GlobalClan have played a Koth game in the regular season so far, and Froyotech been looking pretty strong on it. So all eyes on GlobalClan to see what they've got in their back pocket. But Zilly, how you still doing? And what do you make of this kind of map pick? Do you think we're going to see a lot of off classes from GlobalClan, or do you think they're the type of team to kind of keep it a little bit straight sixes classes when it comes to
Pablo
like this?
Sniper a lot. He likes sniping, so I guess that would be the one. Maybe some Shamu spy, but mainly Pablo Sniper. But this is a revenge game. TC for Froyo.
True.
They're probably chomping at this, just the one loss they have all season. It's just to this team unexpected, but here we are.
It is, and it's probably, I'd say, one of the best opportunities Froyotech have of winning this, not only just winning it, but winning it very dominantly, because GlobalClan, kind of historically, we've talked about this a little bit, but they haven't really been a group of Koth-favored players. They've kind of been on the other side of the scale, kind of going for slower maps like Granary, like Metalworks, where they can really dictate the pace and kind of go for things when they want to go through them. King of the Hill is just constant action the whole time. You can't really get into stalemates on it. I mean, you can in theory, but generally it's a lot more nerve-wracking than a stalemate on Granary mid to second. So it's a big change of pace if you are GlobalClan, but like you said, we do have Pablo, who has been hitting shots earlier in the last match versus like a G6 on Sunshine, so he's probably warmed up if they want to try and go for it. But Shamu as well. We've even seen Paul Dog sometimes off class onto Scout or onto Sniper, so a few kind of maybe sleeper snipers on the side of GlobalClan. But for Froyotech, what are you expecting from them? Do you think that a Banny is going to opt to go on to the Sniper? Do you think they're going to try and keep it classic sixes?
You might
and then
you might see it actually. He does like to do that. Penny Sniper is pretty underrated, but it's really solid. Just generally, it's pretty good. But I think Gungan and Habib are going to dominate. Honestly, I'm thinking Froyo takes this 4-1. I'm thinking they're just that this is a team that they definitely never wanted to lose to in the first place, and they definitely don't want to do it again, so I'm expecting a 4-1 from Froyo.
4-1 from Froyo. I am going to have to agree. Maybe not with that exact prediction. I think Froyotech are going to win it. I'm going to give GlobalClan the benefit of the doubt. I'm going to say it's going to be 4-2. Still a Froyotech victory. They just get one more round. But yeah, I mean, on paper, I think Froyotech look very, very strong. Banny on Soldier, along with Saxophone. Saxophone has been really good on Froyotech so far this season, and the last one definitely kind of one of those newer players to the top level of Invite that I think has stood out a lot. Yite as well. He was really good on Bagel when Froyotech played on that one, but King of the Hill, some of it transfers over, so I'm expecting him to have a really good performance as well. And like you said, Habib, it's just, he can be so dominating, such a huge presence on this map, on any map really, but especially on Viaduct, where he can just lob those stickies, lob those pipes across the point, connect them, and instantly give the call to allow Saxophone or Banny to bomb in. So it's going to be a very big task for GlobalClan to try and win a couple rounds here. If they do win, how do you think they're going to have to do it? Do you think it's going to be focusing down Habib, maybe taking care of the soldiers, or do you think it's going to have to be dealing with the scouts like Gungan and Yite?
I think, honestly, Loaf and Paul Dog will have to perform basically better than they ever have before if they want to win this. They'll have to just... Viaduct is notorious for being one of the hardest soldier maps in the game. In a game where soldier is already pretty hard to play. And this isn't like a map that favors really slow paced play for soldiers unless you have like a sniper on your own team to work with. So I'm assuming that, you know, if they want to win, they're gonna have to put a lot of pressure on the Habib and actually just not really let him play the game. But yeah.
We are going to see, as we are going live, Froyotech versus GlobalClan, the last match for GlobalClan before they head off to LAN. So a final opportunity to kind of scope out the competition when everything is on the line. So gonna be watching Dingo as he rolls out. Gonna be straighting sticky spam with Habib. He's locking down China, actually, and Gungan's gonna be one to clear that. So no one going in immediately. Everyone just kind of taking their time a little bit of a lull in the start of things before we head into the action. But it's gonna be Pablo up on Sniper, instantly taking down Gungan. So they have showed their hand. It's gonna be a Sniper out on the field. Loaf looking over towards Connector, and now GlobalClan getting a little bit aggressive onto the point. They have the player advantage, but it's going to be Bandy jumping around, trying to make a bit of space for his team, deny GlobalClan the opportunity to get onto the point, but a good flank shove takes down Bandy. Saxophone going down as well. Habib at risk of falling, but is going to be able to back up to his medic, and this should be a good first mid-cap up for GlobalClan.
Yeah, completely caught them off guard with just the early Sniper coming up the concrete side, getting an angle that you wouldn't really expect, and he finds 2 kills. So plenty of value from Pablo already. But here Froyo's going to try to take this in even Uber's. Banny actually leading the charge. He's going to dive right on the Dingo. The trade does come out, and now Froyo with the worst Uber are trying to reset here. Knowing there's a Sniper though, they're going to dive into the backline. Banny finding Pablo, eliminating that threat completely, and Froyo's going to be able to take this point back just with 2 kills.
A really great stuff from Bandy there, recognizing the objective. He takes down the Sniper, and now GlobalClan, they're at player disadvantage. They are going to have quicker respawns because Froyotech did capture up the point, but Dingo goes down fairly weak, throws some nice stickies around to try and stay alive. Is going to be able to get arrowed up and healed up, but now it's going to be... Yeah, GlobalClan, the ones to do something. They can wait on their Sniper, but I would like to see them get a little bit aggressive as well.
Yeah, this time's going to tick down as they're waiting. Actually, Banny jumping forward, trying to deny room. He gets taken out by a body shot, but nice air shot from Loaf on the Habib. And the Hubba left all alone, 90% Uber, while everyone is diving in for Dank. He finds Dank, and now Hubba, all Hubba has to do is live, just go to spawn, and, you know, despite losing everybody, they're going to even up the time and have full ad on the side of Froyo.
It is going to be full ad for Froyotech, so like you said, even though they lost the point and time is going to even up they're still in a very good position in this first round. Now everyone on Froyotech, they have respawned and they have an opportunity to try and retake this point. They have Uber, they don't want to use it, they don't have to, but a very aggressive bomb coming in onto Hubba. Great stuff from Loaf. They were probably playing passive, worried about the Sniper, but the aggressive bomb completely catches them out. Oh my god.
He took out 3. They all in. They got forced so far back, and GlobalClan thinking that because they got forced so far back, this Uber's not going to reach us. But Froyo just, even without the Uber, they just decide we're going to just kill everyone who's staying in, and Habib finds 3.
Really great stuff from Habib. Unfortunately for him, his team capped up the point because he's going to be a little bit later to this fight versus all the respawners from GlobalClan as they make their way onto the point. This time, they're the ones with a very, very slight Uber advantage, but a trade out.
Habib bombing again.
And he's going in super deep. Habib, can he connect the pipes? Barely misses it. Dank gonna be able to stay alive, but this time, Yite comes in, cleans up the damage, and that is going to be a dead Dank. Once again, Hubba has full Uber advantage. They lose control of the point, but they're willing to do that when they have the opportunity to keep hold on to this Uber.
Yeah, so the game plan is pretty simple here. Just knowing that they're sticking this full-time Sniper, Froyo is just pushing the aggression, bombing in and all-inning over and over again, and Dank has just been falling victim to that full-out aggression because Hubba doesn't even need to commit to those fights. He just needs to wait. But here they're walking up with the full Uber ad now, trying to just, disrespect the Sniper, but Habib takes the bomb in deep here. He's gonna land straight on Dank, who's caught again for maybe the 3rd fight in a row. He actually manages to escape, but Gungan's on the chase, and will he be able to do it? He does with the last of his pistol.
Shamu just running in is going to be taken down. Jingo does find one, but he's going to be having to escape. Actually, no, he bombs in immediately, tries to get onto Hubada, doesn't find anything. He dies by dog bread. That's going to be a late death for GlobalClan. The sniper has worked a little bit, but it seems like Froyotech have immediately adapted, getting aggressive at every opportunity, and GlobalClan have to try and figure out some way to counter-adapt to that.
Yeah, they're getting trades basically for having a sniper, but they're giving up a lot of ground just because Froyo's relentlessly holding W. But with Froyo holding the point here and with having ad, the ball is it's up to Pablo to create something for GlobalClan at all. If they really want to lean on the sniper, he has to clutch.
Does have to clutch, and he's been hitting shots. He's over towards the top of Cliff right now, and the Ubers have come out, traded onto the point, but actually no, Dank hasn't used just quite yet. He dies. Wasn't able to get it off in time, and now Pablo is going to go down over by Cliff, and once again Froyotech getting aggressive there, has been cashing out GlobalClan so many times.
Yeah, this is really the way Froyo is taking Ubers is not what you would normally see from a Viaduct team. Banny actually takes a good amount of it, but Habib maybe gets a flash for an initial jump, but then Banny will come in with Gungan and Focus Hard, but they're actually stuffing the door. As I said, that Banny dominating the forward hold here, actually finding both soldiers finding 5 kills, and the whole of both Froyo soldiers just destroying GlobalClan completely. But yeah, just, you know, they got caught off by the sniper early, and then they just realized, you know, all we have to do is hold W into GlobalClan, and they're going to be down to one of those DM classes.
This time, GlobalClan have opted to come up on the full Classic Sixes roster. No sniper for them. Pablo is up on Scout, maybe recognizing that it didn't work out in that last round, so trying to opt for something a bit different. Vandy takes control of the Pride, jumps down, and heads back to his team to get buffed up again, and this time it's going to be Loaf. Goes in on the right side. It's going to be trying to get the 1v1 against Saxophone, but he's going to be helped out by his Scout. Gets that trade out for him. Yite might fall as well. A very crucial arrow from Hubada to keep him alive, and
Banny
now the bomb. Banny, super deep, is barely going to be able to stay alive. Craters, but Dank crucially gets taken down by Yite. He's been getting onto Dank so many times.
Yeah, they're actually just, you know, it feels like they're not very well practiced on this map, just being caught out with positioning, and every time Froyo jumps, like a player on Froyo jumps forward, it seems that Dank just ends up dying. So they're gonna have to clean up their play. Just, you can't be losing your medic like that over and over on this map in particular. But you're full Uber out on the side of Froyo, so let's see if GlobalClan can get the sack wave going.
Yeah, an opportunity for a 4-man. This time, Dank should be playing safe back in case they do get the force out. An early pick onto Saxophone does help the case for GlobalClan, as that is one less person on Froyotech to help defend Hubada. As now the bombs coming in, flying around, Pauldog gets taken down almost immediately. Kind of a very slow sack wave from GlobalClan. They don't really commit everyone. Pablo is going to be a very late death, and I'm not sure what the idea was there. Maybe because they thought, oh, we got the first pick, we can just try and kind of walk our way in here. We don't have to rip it immediately. But instead, they just kind of all go down one by one, and Froyotech have an opportunity.
Oh,
yeah.
You mean like, yeah.
Yeah, for a 4,
really,
yeah.
Generally, like, you do want to, like, send people in and have, like, maybe one player pressure the point. But here we have an even Uber try, and, you know, once again, Bandy just stuffing that doorway. They're just not able to get through him or Sax, who are just, they, you know, this is a classic Froyo forward hold. They practice this for years. Even if there's different players, different roles, they go over it. They know what they want to do. Pablo on the sniper now, trying to see if he can get them away from the door. He switches off, and Shamu's gonna give this Pyro another go, but it's not looking like they really have the timing down.
No, it doesn't. This time he's making a bit more space, does air blast a few people back. He's the only one to go down, but Dingo might fall as well, and Banny gets another, and so they are completely stuffed trying to exit through this right side. Froyotech have had them on lock 100%, so they do have the quick respawners, and Shamu has decided enough is enough, time to be the spy. But he, oh my god,
found immediately. But Habib surfing away. They've actually managed to push through Cliff, busting through here. Banny trying to help out. He actually decides to dive right in. He gets the force. He's gonna go down. Hubra's holding Uber on the other side of the map, and with just 3 up on the side of Pro, they're able to maybe kite this, or 4 up actually. And Guide actually managing to live. So now we're back in that situation where GlobalClan's a little timid, despite having the picks. You know, they're trying to respect this Uber. They don't want Dank to get caught, so he's playing far back. But here comes Sabib. He takes the Uber, not maybe able to find Junie, or Dingo rather. Dingo manages to take it out. So here we're gonna have a reset, just completely even fight.
Yeah, completely even. Very good stuff from Dingo to stay alive there, but Froyotech pushing the flank right now. Yite and Saxophone in. They get one. They might get another. No, barely going to be able to stay alive at so weak HP. On the other side of things, can Dank stay alive? Dodging so many rockets is barely going to be able to. Habib goes down, however. Really great stuff from Paul Dog, but there's only a couple seconds left onto the clock. One person's on it. It is Dingo. He buys a bit more time for his team, but it seems like no one else is in position. And that is going to be the second round for Froyotech.
Tommy, like, that forward roll is probably giving Bandy and Sax like 400 DPM alone, just shooting that doorway, mulching players everywhere. But it's, like I said before the match, I really want to see GlobalClan soldiers get more active. I really feel like that's the solution, you know, like, there's no pressure on Hubda at all, or Habib to play the game. They're able to do whatever they want, but Froyo actually rips the early aggression. 3 players diving in on the other side of the, you know, they're not even letting the sniper get played, but as I say that, Sax does get taken down, and here we have, oh, Habib gets taken down, so Froyo just trying to, actually still continuing the fight, despite going down, the players, Banny and Gungan still wanting to stay in.
Yeah, Banny staying alive there. Oh, Pablo, nice headshot on to Gungan. And yeah, it seems like Paul Dog has rotated over onto the scout, so maybe recognizing a little bit of weakness with him on the soldier. Saxophone bombing ground goes for a fadeaway bomb, kind of bullies GlobalClan off the point just for a little bit. He's so weak. He's so weak, he doesn't get the arrow. He is going to be able to go down, and Dank has to back up all the way to Clip to get a pack of his own on the other side of things. There is someone in behind. It is low, causing a little bit of a distraction. He calls the bomb back, and Habib is also going to go down, so a little bit of split plays coming out on the field, but it seems like GlobalClan might be able to capture up this middle if Froyotech just let them, but they're immediately coming back in, but
oh, there it is.
Crucial pick.
Why, that's what you need. That's what, that might be Hubda's first or second death.
Yeah.
I don't even know, but it's been a while for sure since he's died. But yeah, that's what you need, and Uber does come out from Dank, so Freyo's not completely lost here in this situation. The cap just went off, and they're maybe able to get a trade. Yeah, they're able to get one trade. Banny's actually going to manage to stay alive. Actually baiting in Paul Dog, who just dies. He actually beefs the shot, and now, oh, there's some banter going on back and forth. It's been going on all game, but now with the entry frags on the side of Froyo, it's really going to come down to Pablo finding a pick to be able to say, and he does find Sax right away.
Pablo has been coming up so clutch right now, hitting some nasty headshots. Loaf tries to go for a bomb. He gets denied by the scout, so he backs up. Banny immediately takes down Pablo, recognizing what's been the minor thorn in the side for Froyotech. But Yite, over connector, gets shot down by both of the scouts, and Loaf is around in behind, trying to get on to Hubda. Does a bit of damage, but the players from GlobalClan running in. Paul Dog on the scout. Can he connect the shots? Is going to be able to. The Uber has been used from GlobalClan, so if they can keep everyone up alive, solidify their defenses, not lose anyone. Dingo going down super low. Dank gonna be able to stay alive, but he loses one in it. He loses another in Shamu. Habib, and oh my, this is just delaying the capture up for GlobalClan. Every kill that Froyotech gets means that GlobalClan don't want to capture it up because they don't want to get the longer respawners, but finally, eventually, they are going to be able to capture up the point, and all of that chaotic fight happening in the favor of Froyotech
for GlobalClan. So they end up with the point again. They end up not, you know, being able to find Hubda and able to just set up this position where Froyo has to just dive into 2 scouts and a sniper. And the switch seems to be working pretty well. Just, you know, changing up your team comp gives Scout is just definitely the better class here on Viaduct, and Pollock probably felt like he wasn't having a lot of impact. And with this switch, GlobalClan is just completely, they're completely committed to the sniper, with Pablo here picking up this China side. They're actually able to find a kill on the flank, Loaf killing Yite there. And Loaf actually wanting more. He bombs Sax, you know, just trying to buy some time. He gets taken out, Banny getting traded out in response, and now Pablo can just sit up here with no soldiers on the side of Froyo.
Habib super weak, might get shot down, but luckily gets healed up by his medic. And so a little bit of the player advantage in the favor of Froyotech right now because they have the faster respawners. But Pablo with a nice headshot onto Habib. Banny jumps in over by Dogbread, very weak, and the Ubers have come out in exchange across the point. Looking a little bit better for GlobalClan right now as Yite runs in behind, gets disconnected from his team, and now GlobalClan still managing to keep control of the point. You do have Banny jumping around. Saxophone super weak, is going to get taken down by the bleed damage from Paul Dog. He finds another onto Banny, the scout working wonders for him right now, and another might ball. It's Gungan. He's super weak, trades out with Flow. And GlobalClan have seemingly come alive in this third round. Only 50 seconds left on the clock. Froyotech have 2 minutes.
Yeah, the class switch is working out really well. Pablo's just been changing his positioning, and then he finds another angle on Habib, who's peeking main. And with Habib dying, that's going to delay it even further. This is going to be a last-second, last-fight situation. With Ubers are going to be completely even. Having to push into the sniper, Froyo's going to have to use so early, whereas Dank will have all the time in the world to just get a better Uber here.
And oh my god, the chat is on fire right now as the Uber comes in. Banny leading it, jumping across, tries to get onto the medic, does successfully get the force out. He's over and Cliff just trying to draw eyes for the moment. Froyotech, a lot of time onto the point, are going to be able to capture it up. Pablo, so many people caught, however, on GlobalClan. The mulch coming in from Froyotech. Low finds one, Shamu finds another. Can they keep Dank alive? It's going to be the scout running in. Banny on the collapse, it gets it with a nice rocket to take down Dank. And that is going to be the full wipe. Everyone on GlobalClan dying there.
The disad might... Okay, maybe the disad is kind of bad, but here's the saving grace is that GlobalClan won't have to deal with the forward hold that they've been struggling with all game. So they're going to be able to bust through here immediately, and which they do. So they're back in the fight. So Froyo, they want to get this force out of Froyo and, you know, just put pressure on the point, because with time being so close as it is, this is like really quick. But actually, Tank gets taken down by Spam from Habib. Just across the map, eating every bit of it, and Hobuda goes down in return though. Pablo finding him, both trading in for Banny. Now it's just a complete DM fight, and this is actually really good for the side of GlobalClan. Despite, you know, not winning the fight outright, they've gotten rid of that Uber disad they've had, and they have enough picks to just recap this point.
They do, as now the respawners for GlobalClan are making their way forward. It's going to be Paul Dog walking up, sees Saxophone over towards Connector, backs up, as now everyone on GlobalClan finally respawning, and an opportunity for them to get the first round onto the board. Loaf going in behind, it draws a few eyes, maybe to buy a bit of space, but Pablo is able to take down Habib. He's been so crucial. They capture up the point. Only 5 seconds left. Froyotech have to get onto the point if they want to hold on to it, but oh my, Pablo just hitting shot after shot after shot, but Froyotech are still in. Can they win the DM fight? Yike finds one. Oh.
Yeah, he was too far away, and Habib was a late spawner. And there it is, just the first round on the board for GlobalClan. Just, you know, that switch on the scout for Paul Dog, just, it gives Pablo so much more room to work with, because, you know, not playing soldier, you don't have to take any resources up at all. You can just rotate over back to your team, play around your sniper and your medic, and just keep them safe. His role is really simple right now, and they're making this work.
Paul Dog has been on Scout before, and has kind of been the game plan for GlobalClan, even when they were Greasy Dot Hogs last time at LAN. And Pablo,
gets picked
nice
again.
headshot onto Habib, instantly the soldier bomb coming in from Wolf. He hits another shot onto Gungan, and it is just insanity right now coming out from Pablo, just hitting shot after shot after shot. We saw this same type of performance.
Oh, and he just hopping on late. Yeah, I think he had his exit covered maybe. I don't know why he even peeked that, and he finds Habib again. He has maybe killed Habib like 6 times, 7 times this game on sniper. Habib really...
Are Froyotech going to put out their own sniper? Because at some point, you've got to respond to this.
We'll see. I mean, I don't know. Like, right now...
He gets another onto Yite.
Yeah, they're actually staggering. Froyo is just... They're crumbling right now. They're in shambles. They have no idea to deal with this. And here comes Shamu. He just dives in for Hobuda. He's able to just kill him. They're making Froyo look like an open team. Like, it's just... Froyo has no idea how to respond to this right now. The first key is that, like, Habib keeps dying so quickly in these fights that Froyo doesn't have any room to gather themselves. There's no time to set up that initial aggression that was working for them so early, and they have no idea how to pressure it. Pablo's just rotating over and over, and now they're trying to walk up, but Dank has Uber. They're going to want to take this to find Hobuda in this right now.
They are going to do it. They bomb in Dingo. I think they don't have quite the necessary eyes on Hubba, but someone is going in for the kill. It is Shamu. Can he clean it up? Is going to be able to do so, but now can they keep Dink alive? Oh my god, that surf from Dink. Can he stay alive? Can anyone collapse on him? The soldier jumps around. No, he doesn't commit onto him. Why not?
No way. There's no way that Pablo finds a beat. Pablo is being hunted down by 2 players. He's being hunted down by Yite and Sax on China, and he calling for an arrow. He just decides to headshot a beat from across the map. He just Pablo just hates Habib or something. Like, just I don't even know. And Dank stays alive too in the middle of all that chaos. Just.
That I don't know. It's insane.
He's gonna die again.
What?
He's caught again. He's caught trying to set up the forward hold. Just another death. And Froyo once again crumbling.
Saxmo might be at risk, gonna die, but Gungan dies instead for him. And now everyone at Froyotech going back into their spawn once again. They have not found an answer to this GlobalClan roster so far. The Sniper and the Scout swapping it up. Dingo barely staying alive
there. Banny trying to bust through early, seeing if he can pick Dingo or push him away so they could enter through Cliff. But now, I don't think you can really commit to a true forward hold with the Sniper and being down a soldier. So this is still okay for Froyo to get through, but they really have to find a way to get a good exchange and get pressure on the Sniper here, who's just keeping them far back.
Shamu's in.
Oh, they're actually taking in a 5-man forward with the Uber. Shamu and Loaf get taken out though. The Uber is actually completely favoring Froyo, maybe overheating a little here as the Sniper gets taken down too. And now Froyo's actually going to be able to set up that forward hold that, you know, they that GlobalClan couldn't solve at all in the beginning. So this could be their way back into the game.
It really could be. They've got a lot of time to drain off the clock. While we do have this moment, I do want to say, if you haven't been watching Highlander, Pablo, invite Highlander Sniper. And I hope this game has shown you why. He's definitely not someone to be messed with on the classes. This time, Shamu maybe having a little bit more success. Does buy a bit of space for his team. Can someone get on? Oh my god!
Loaf just destroys Hamada with the last rocket of his sack. He just air shots him across the point after breaking through the forward. Wow, dang, Hamada had so much time to hit the strafe there. I don't know why he just didn't really hit, I don't know. Like, great rocket from Loaf though. And now Froyo, is that the key to Froyo crumbled, that air shot? Pablo set up completely. Sax actually in position to maybe pinch someone. He dives in, the double bomb, and they catch the Sniper on the point. But Dank has Uber out here. He surfs away. They're actually trying to sack him away, but Dingo taking out Yite as he tries to dive in for Dank. And Dank's able to hold this Uber completely. So they're gonna be able to recap this point while keeping their Uber. This is big.
Is so huge. I mean, props to Low for that amazing shot first off, but yeah, Froyotech not managing to find Dink. They're not managing to find Dingo.
Banny's definitely screaming at him. You know how it is on the Froyotech comms. You know how Habib gets. He's probably super angry about getting taken out by the Sniper over and over. And I don't know if Froyo are very composed right now.
They might not be, but you know, they've been in these situations before. If there's any team that can get the mental, but Habib ties to the Sniper again. Pablo, and you see the bombs coming in from Loaf, getting extremely aggressive as soon as Habib dives. Saxophone can be able to counter bomb, takes a lot of damage, is going to have to immediately back up, and so much time drained off the point. Froyotech just have to use to get some space here, and the Uber being milked from Dink. He uses now onto Shamu. They get across the point. No one on the point from Froyotech right now. The only one is Yite running across. Can he get any picks to open things up? Benny is in the back.
Destroyed by Shamu trying to touch the point. He actually gets rolled by him, and now it's a 2-2 game. Tied up. My prediction's out of the window. Yours is still there, but with the way the momentum has shifted, we might just both be completely wrong.
I didn't remember that Pablo was that good of a sniper, but it's a bit more than that too. I mean, it's the sniping, it's also Froyotech not being able to adapt to it, but this time they're getting extremely aggressive.
Banny finds Pablo instantly. They recognize the threat and they take out the problem as soon as possible. This fight is completely lost for GlobalClan instantly. But Pablo...
Wait! No, he doesn't...
There's no way, there's no world where that is possible. The GlobalClan players are loving it right now. And Paul Dog, the underdog on Scout, just running through, and he finds Hamada in front of... What, how many Froyo players were there? Three in front?
So many. That should not have happened. It doesn't
I
matter
don't know
if
if you
it's
can even blame
Paul Dog on
Hubba.
Scout. You know, you can't blame Hubba. Doesn't matter if it's Paul Dog and Scout. Doesn't matter if it's anyone.
Anyone.
He should not be dying
That
there.
guy should melt instantly. How do they not spot that? But, you know, there's the salvage play. Dank now with so much Uber at and Pablo back on Sniper. Froyo initiating the aggression early.
Oh my god, it's so many
Banny's
headshots
gonna
coming
die.
out. Banny goes down. Yikes, at risk of falling as well. He's staying alive for a while. Max with the cleanup coming in from Habib and Gungan doing a lot. And it is going to be player advantage for Froyotech. They're just chasing this Uber down
It's
onto
even out now.
Saxophone.
Froyo is killing a lot of time here now. Habib actually maybe caught out though. No help from anyone. He's actually just surfed in and he gets taken out. So with Habib dead, there's not going to be a lot of options for Froyo to really recontest this point at all. And Pablo, once again, just, you know, finding position.
They're getting aggressive.
They are. Oh,
What?
Lopez too.
Wait, Hubba goes down. Shamu was just in behind. They didn't have anyone on the flank right there to keep track of that.
The collapse is insane. Just the Froyo we saw from the first 2 rounds, just one class switch and oh wait, it's getting a little too spicy in chat now.
Oh my
might have to be pulling up the rule book in a second.
Pablo.
He finds Habib. It's Habib. Yo,
It's Habib every
I'm not gonna say it, but you know, like there's just he has something out for him. Bingo actually surfing out. He's gonna crater probably. Yep. So Froyo trying to rip this double bomb again. They're able to find Pablo this time, and Dank actually is the one getting taken out with Red now. So finally the fight's
Loaf
swinging
finds
back
Habib.
in his favor.
Loaf is in the backlines. They have spotted him, but can Dank help him to stay alive?
Nice
A
surf.
rocket.
This time
Good
not
surf.
catching the air shot.
Okay, good.
Yeah, great play. Habib is probably not, you know, I don't know if he's keeping his cool right now. Just so much getting on him. He's not respecting the sniper at all. And Pablo another headshot rings out. As Froyo just, you know, they're trying to take this Uber from on this rock. Dank is not even in this fight at all. But Banny almost catches him. Dank barely managing to escape. Just one rocket off, and you know, no one's going to be able there to follow up with how far away Dank was playing, so great positioning from him early. But I think the moment Banny spawns, Froyo's going to want to take another aggressive fight right onto the other side. They just can't let the sniper have their way with the point, and we're going to see what's going to happen in a second before Dank gets Uber.
They really can't now. An opportunity again. They do have Uber advantage, but they also have a sniper. Froyotech wants to get aggressive on the flank. Both soldiers are in, being a little bit of distraction. Yikes! Just runs in, finally doing what he did so well in the first 2 rounds, getting onto Dank unspotted. There is another player in behind. Banny gets 2 with that rocket. That's insane. And now Froyotech have come back alive. Finally, it took them a long time, but now they've only got 50 seconds left
Loaf is on spy.
the clock.
They know the forward is coming, so Loaf is electing for an early spy play to try to just maybe find a pick on a Hubba before, like, right after he gets Uber. I don't know if he has the timing. There's going to be spawners coming. He's waiting. He's going to wait for the rest of the team to just kind of focus, but they're giving up the forward hold. His spy play is going to have to take even longer now. He's just standing on this box with the whole of Froyo in front of him.
And if he can get even just 1 pick here, it might make it worth it.
They know. Habib knows. He's tracking the back.
That's insanity right now. The Uber coming in from Froyotech. Everyone on GlobalClan forced back in. Habib now bombing over to the cliff. I don't think anyone, but Pablo still hits a headshot.
He's coming for Hubba.
He missed it. Can he get the pistol kill? But no one's going to stand on the point. Can he get to the point in time? He barely gets onto it in time. GlobalClan have an opportunity, but Gungan hitting a nice scattergun shot onto
He's just
Shamu.
trying to chip people with the pistol. They're getting gap taunt, and Habib kills him in taunts, and he's gonna cap off the point. Oh, Habib typing in chat now. Oh my god. You know, everybody's after each other. I recommend that if you're a viewer, you should maybe, you know, if you want to read some entertainment post game, it's there waiting for you. But yeah, the real key for Froyo to bounce back into this game is really just Habib not being the first one to die to the sniper. Pablo's getting so much value off killing the most important player. He does it again. Habib just never respecting the sightline. Just now Froyo isn't ready to aggress. They can't do it without Habib just taking over the point, and the fight is they're driving in for Dank now. Oh, Gungan not committing completely. He knows he has to run away Hubba, so he's gonna be able to get away. Pablo finding another kill. He's just finding 2 kills every fight.
Paul Dog is in a little bit of a 2v1 now with Bandy. He is going to be able to back up. He's got the ball for good measure. And once again, GlobalClan taking early control of the point. They've got the sniper, so it makes it so difficult for Froyotech to try and walk in with any free ground whatsoever. Habib is at risk of falling this time. They root it very early right now. They get onto Dang, so they are going to get the counter force out. Bandy trying to get in behind via distraction, via nuisance, but it's so hard when you're at risk of dying. This time Dang with a crucial arrow to take him down in mid-air. An air shot from him, and now this time Loaf in behind gets him to gets him to Hubada.
Yeah, I don't know if I agree with Bandy honestly being a part of these Ubers anymore. Like, GlobalClan is just tunneling him. They know that he's going to try to take the Uber and try to get behind and get on the sniper, but instead they're just putting so much damage on him that he's not able to really find anything in the salvage. And now GlobalClan is just dominating this round. So Bandy's actually respawning. He misses! No. He misses 2 rockets on Pablo. They can't even find the trade. He can't even find the kill that they need to just, you know, not have to worry about the sniper. But instead, with Bandy dead, Froyo's going to have to wait for him before initiating anything.
They are going to have to wait now. They are lucky because they didn't have control of the point. Yeah, they are pressuring it. Yai takes a bit of damage trying to do it. Hubada is also fairly weak, has to back out from Japan. Low is going to be taken down. So good opening pick for Froyotech. Saxon super weak, is going to be able to get out. So looking good for Froyotech right now. They have a lot of time onto the point. Habib very confident standing on it, but Yai is going to be one to go down. They do capture it up, but now they're going to have the longer respawners, and Habib goes down. Pablo.
I need to check demo kills after this game under Pablo. This is like insanity.
It actually is, and now we have Loaf trying to go around behind, has an opportunity. This time is going to be shut down by Gun. Getting a good job from him recognizing, but doesn't matter if you just have a sniper from across the way.
They ripped the Uber and give the point, and Gungan is taking a solo. He can't find any. He's actually trying to. He realizes he doesn't have any ammo. He can't do anything. Completely. Oh, but he manages to get the force from out of Dang. But still, that Uber just. For what? Froyo just wastes their Uber, throws it away, and GlobalClan is owning the point, leading the round.
Banny is in. We have word from our producer that that there were 9 demo picks from Pablo in the first few rounds, but Habib is in. Oh my god! Oh, that could have been huge, but he's still taken out by a body shot from Pablo.
He can't not die to him.
I wonder how many other people have killed Habib. If it's just been Pablo.
Or what? It's not for balance or what? Do you remember that one game? We watched another Viaduct game, and I was just like, yeah, snipers just might break Viaduct.
Yeah.
Like, this is like what I was talking about. It just forces the other team to play, well, like whatever Froyo's doing right now. And you know, it's working to GlobalClan's advantage. You can't knock it on them on it. They have clear game. He fights.
Habib again.
Habib doesn't know where to stand. He doesn't know where to go. He's trying to play normally. Someone's gonna have to watch Habib's like POV and see like what's going on with him. Is he just wandering into the sightlines? Like, I know Pablo's rotating a lot. Like, once or twice I get, but you can't be dying to this guy this many times, man.
You really can't. I'm really surprised Froyotech haven't tried and gone for a counter sniper, something of the like, but you know, they are one round away from winning. They have a lot of time, but
they want Uber here, maybe.
Yeah.
Why are they taking so long?
I think they want to try and get it for free, but they're at risk of dying to the sniper. The Uber is forced out, and I don't think anyone is at risk of falling from GlobalClan. Pablo, nice headshot on the Banny. Yaimi, but
he's uncontested on shot.
Paul Dog wins the 1v1.
If they actually managed to take him, oh my god. The only thing I can really pay attention to is really Pablo at this point, because I don't know if he's gonna just take someone's life away, you know what I mean? It's just like, but Habib actually in a lot of trouble here. He gets arrowed by Hubada. Paul Dog taking a lot of damage. GlobalClan really wants to close up this fight. They're trading players. Froyo's so weak. Hubada actually just wandering back in. He didn't have to do that at all. He dies, just going down, and now Dank has full Uber with, you know, time ticking down. Just, the controlled play from Froyo has just completely disappeared in the face of the sniper as Pablo finds another 2 kills, 2 body shots across the map, and Uber at the point. The sniper, Froyo's just gonna have to come in and hope for a miracle here if they want to even keep playing this round.
It's got to be the best all-in you've ever seen for Froyotech, and it's not going to be the case.
3-3.
This is not what Froyotech were expecting. They were 100% picking this just to come in.
This is not what I was expecting.
He had
Pablo killed
5 demo picks.
5 times that round.
14
demo
picks.
picks. If you go back and look at this match, if Froyo loses this match, you're just gonna have to look at what Pablo is doing to Froyo, but in particular to Habib.
He's being locked down, and without him,
No,
Froyotech,
Habib is
once
not in
again,
the server right now.
he really isn't. Banny gets taken down almost immediately. Seems like they wanted to try and shove the flank, but they were a bit too confused
And they
about
lose
it.
two. They lose
Gets
both their
another
swords
and
on this
connector.
last fight. But they actually find Shamu. This might be fightable. They find Loaf. Okay, this is 3 down actually. GlobalClan may be overheating after finding both soldier kills. All they have to do is really just let Pablo keep playing that game plan where they just let Pablo ring out shots, but getting too aggressive and losing too many players. So now in the final round, oh, but is this the curse?
It might be the curse.
Does it come over to Cock too?
It might do. As Shamu runs out, he gets deleted. Dingo, maybe at risk, he does get one. So it is going to be GlobalClan successfully nullifying the forward hold. Paul gets another.
Uber?
They do use
Uber.
If they can catch Habib, they barely in the nick of
Wow.
time.
They actually managed to bust out of that forward hold just before Froyo could set it up. So,
But Loaf isn't behind.
And they're going to be able to find, at least, they find Hubba. That's the key pick, and he finds Habib. And this is so big. Now, Pablo's gonna be able to get another shot. Yo, check this man's PC. Check this man's PC. Is this what? If this is what's gonna happen at LAN, we need some, like what is going on?
We might just have to have the cam on Pablo at all times because he is, if they win this, and even if they don't win this, he is 100% the reason why they have been so good so far in this game. He's
actually getting hunted again. He might go down. He does. And with 2 kills actually on the side of Froyo, are they gonna keep pushing the aggression? I really want to see them just dive over right now and just try to take out GlobalClan before Dan gets to her, but they're actually playing respectful. They know they have this, that. They don't want to throw this away. Froyo's playing a little nervous. Earlier in the match, they would have went right in.
They would have went right in, but now because of it, GlobalClan, they do have the Uber, and they could send it in, but losing Shamu is not how they want to do it.
But there's still kills.
There are still kills that they can try and clean up. Banny is one of them. Jumps around to collapse on the tank. He does it with Gungan. Great stuff from Froyotech there. And finally, and now, could this be the curse? Like you said, an opportunity for Froyotech.
Oh, you don't want to see it. Not again. Not like this. Not like this. Not again. They have the full ad. They have the forward hold. This is where Froyo is at their strongest. This is where any team is at their strongest on this map. But Froyo in particular are just really good at holding, forward holds. And Pablo's trying to work the sniper main, seeing if he can get anything. Yite's already spotted it out. He's trying to call it out. But actually the pyro finally works for the first time in this game. Both soldiers not dominating the doorway. Shamu finding the reflex and, Low finding another kill, I think. So the doors are open. Paulog's back on soldier for the first time in this game. And just to get through the forward hold, he's gonna actually, see him playing flexible. Froyo taking the Uber forward. Dank already playing super passive. No one bombing in for him. Actually, Habib has thanks exit. If anyone else on Froyo can get onto them. No, they're actually going to let them regroup for free. But Shamu gets punished.
He gets a little bit too aggressive before his team is there. Only a minute left for Froyotech, and they're in a very good position to try and take it away, even though Dang does have 100%. Doesn't have anyone with him to really take it on. He doesn't have any scouts near him. Finally, Paul Dog switches back up.
They get the force.
Oh, they do get the force. No one at risk of dying right now on Froyotech except for Saxophone.
Giant and Banny in the backline. They're trying to harass as much as possible. Just make it so that Pablo can't be comfortably sniping. They're trying to come back in. Banny with a nice direct. He's gonna actually find Shamu. He takes him out with 2 rockets. And this is looking like this might be it for GlobalClan, unless maybe some trades. Oh, time's ticking down. They don't really have a lot of cap time. But with Habib dead, the door and Banny dead, the doors are open for them to get through. But they're gonna have to face this Froyotech Uber. It's on Pablo. It's in Pablo's hands. Just let him take the wheel.
It really is on Pablo.
Kick.
A clutcher kick moment right now. He's been doing so well, but they immediately use the Uber. They get onto Dank. Is anyone on GlobalClan near enough to get onto the point? Paul Dog is rushing forward. They have to win this DM fight, but I don't think they're going to be able to do it once again.
Froyo
but
finally finding their stride
comes into play, and it's going to be 4-3 in the favor of Froyotech.
We're gonna have to take a look at that Habib staff line at the end of this game. Just the way Pablo was fighting him over and over was making the game so much more playable for the side of GlobalClan. Whereas, Froyo just didn't have an answer up until that last round. Just, they knew that GlobalClan was gonna stick to that sniper, and they dived in on that flank early, found him. Banny actually predicted the angle that he would, be posted up on the flank and found him so early. And from the rest there, they had enough momentum to just keep enough pressure so that Pablo couldn't be comfortable in that final round.
Well, looking at the logs right there, Pablo got 14 demo picks in that game. He was just taking down Habib so often. He was barely eclipsed as the top fragger by Gungan, only 2 kills separating them. But a very explosive, a very close game from Froyotech there. I mean, that could have been... once again, another game that GlobalClan were so close to winning.
I'll just say it, like, Sniper is so broken on that map. It's, like, insane.
Oh... Yeah, I mean, it's wild. I mean, on Scout, Pablo got 3 kills. On Sniper, he got 37. I don't know. Take with that.
The numbers don't lie.
The numbers
what do they mean? No, he, like, almost top fragging, just surely off Sniper. Just, it looked like, you know, at first, there was a couple of times, like, up until Paul Dog switched to Scout, that was the biggest key. Honestly, like, if Paul Dog was on Scout from the beginning of that game, it might have been completely different, just off of, you know, the change we saw and how things were being played. But, you know, it felt like early on in the game, Froyo was just so confident in just pushing in, being aggressive, and just taking every fight, and they were able to find Dank so much early on in the first 2 rounds, and then suddenly it was happening at Hubba. Hubba looked like he was, like, really shaken up just from how things were being played, and there was, like, a huge air shot from Loaf to cap, you know, that off. Just, I think, honestly, Froyo avoided a collapse, just winning that by, you know, props to them, though, for finding it in the last round, but also props to GlobalClan for, you know, just battling back as hard as they did and putting on a great show. Unfortunate that apparently the curse is still alive, and especially tonight.
Oh, they haven't beaten it just quite yet. They did it once, but yeah, it is really unfortunate. Still shout-outs to them for managing to come back when they were down 2-0 and make it such a good game after that. And also props to Froyotech for winning it in general, and they, finding it in that last round. But, you know, looking towards LAN, I think coming into it, you would have just assumed, all right, GlobalClan, they're going to insta-ban all KOF maps. But now, with this performance against Froyotech, who've looked very good on Viaduct so far in the season.
Continuing? Banter's still going on. They don't stop, bro. Oh my god. Do we have an interview from either of those games? Does anybody want to... Can we get Habib in here to say some words? Tell him how tell him how you really feel. I'll be right back.
My god.
I'll be right back.
They did not let up whatsoever. I mean, I think people, it's a little bit known that Dank is a bit of an S talker out there, but it was on all sides. You know what I mean? Everyone was getting a little piece of it out there, but it is I think, you know, for GlobalClan, at bare minimum, this will have maybe put a few caution eyes on some teams who were a bit eager to play product against them, because sure, it did rely on Pablo going off, and, you know, it's not going to be every time that your sniper is hitting those types of shots that consistently, but he's an invite Highlander sniper, and if he can just have the threat of doing a similar performance, it is going to be a little bit more riskier for teams to pick this map against GlobalClan. So at least for them, one type of positive to take away for it. But Froyotech, they make it, I think, 12 or 13-1, or no, 12-1 in the season so far. So looking very good to be the first seed. All they have to do is win against Leica G6 tomorrow night, and they will be your first seed for the season. But overall, really, really good stuff from GlobalClan in this regular season. So many close games, and you got to be excited to look at them heading into LAN.
Do we have word on the interview or not? Like, I feel like no interview.
There's
no way there's this much banter and there's no interview. There's no way that Banny isn't coming in right here, right now, just to, you know, lay up the smack talk for Habib. Like, come on. I'm so disappointed in our community right now.
You would love, we'd love to hear it, honestly, but maybe we'll have to wait until LAN where all these guys are here at person. I know Witness Gaming were waiting for LAN for their first interview, so maybe we might have an opportunity for some spicy interviews when we're over there. Which, if you haven't heard, and I don't know how you
They're
haven't,
not gonna be spicy. They're not gonna be spicy at LAN. You know, they're not gonna be spicy at LAN. Get in here, Habib. I know you're in the chat. I know you're still out there.
Oh, please, Habib. It'd be great to hear some spice, but either way, it does build the stakes for LAN a lot. Even though GlobalClan are the 4th seed, they've shown that they can take the fight to Froyotech, they can take the fight to Leica G6, they can take it to Witness Gaming. They haven't been able to win it every single time, but you know, maybe at LAN that might be the push, the edge that they need to come out as the victor. So definitely a serious threat coming into LAN, and just really exciting to see how they perform. But that is a, I mean, what a match.
That was a great match. I mean, you know, like, that was not the way Froyo wanted to go. Even if they won, you know they're not happy because they'd lost to these guys previously, and they wanted to come in here on, you know, their map pick and just dominate, you know, show them what's what, and instead they fight for their lives, avoid the crumble, and just watch as a lot of heroics come out from the side of GlobalClan.
Yeah, you know, and it could be a thing where, like, GlobalClan or could even say, you know, we didn't practice this match during this season. This is just like the first time we played it, and we almost already beat you. So, you know, there's a few things as well that, you know, they can take into consideration. But either way,
I mean, it's gotta be, like, scary for, not scary, but, like, it's gonna be in the back of your minds now for other teams, like, playing GlobalClan, just seeing what you're gonna have to play against in that sniper, right? It's just, that's something teams aren't uncomfortable, or you know, you're not comfortable with facing that. You've seen it in the past with, like, say, like a J team, where J will just perma-snipe on Viaduct and just make it completely unplayable, right? It's just, oh, I've said it before, Sniper is just too broken on this map. Like, I love this map until Sniper comes into play.
It really makes it such a different game, especially for the team that has to fight against the sniper, because you're relying on your soldiers to get in on him, or just hope that your teammates don't constantly peek the sightline like some people were on Froyotech. But regardless, even with all that, they are still your victors, 4-3, incredibly close, very scrappy, but coming out on top is Froyotech. And we are going to see how they round out their season tomorrow night versus Leica G6. That's going to be the final map of the season, and an amazing way to close it out. What some people would say, yeah, what some people would say might be the grand finals going forward. But, you know, with the performances that we've seen from Witness Gaming and GlobalClan, you can't count them out at all. But regardless, that's going to be tomorrow night. Which hopefully should be a really, really great game. But I think that's going to be it for us here tonight. It's been the GlobalClan doubleheader. We do have merch. Buy it, check it out, look at it, show up in it, wear it. It all helps RGL. So please do consider buying it. Some really great stuff over there for y'all. Some LAN-specific stuff as well. So you might want to check it out and buy it before LAN is over. Then you can't get it anymore. So check out all of that stuff. But this has been the GlobalClan doubleheader. Perhaps, maybe not too surprisingly, GlobalClan lost both of them by 1 round, which has kind of been their MO for the majority of the season. But what an exciting 2 games it has been. It's always been exciting watching them, probably because it has been 1-round losses. But tomorrow night, going to be GlobalClan, Leica G6 versus Froyotech. Zilly, some final words on the match and some shout-outs, I guess.
Alright, shoutouts to Habib, shoutouts to Pablo, shoutouts to Lope, shoutouts to Danny, shoutouts to Dang Shamu, all the typers, you know, anybody who typed saxophone, anybody who typed in that game, shout out to both teams. I can't wait to see you guys play at LAN. There's you know, what a friendly, great game and community we have. Those are my shoutouts. And shout out to the viewers. Definitely peep the logs if you want a little bit of entertainment, and hopefully we'll see you all tomorrow night.
Yeah, I'm gonna mirror your shoutouts. Shoutouts to both the teams. You know, Froyotech for winning, GlobalClan especially so for doing a doubleheader tonight. Like a G6 for playing earlier in the match. I guess special shoutouts to Psy Guy for stepping in for Logan. But aside from that, look out tomorrow night for Froyotech versus Like a G6. My name's been Zilly. I've been joined by... Wait, no, my name's DC Mano.
No, chill.
I've been joined by Zilly. We have Dolphin on production. It's been a really great couple of games, and we hope you have a good rest of your night. See ya.